Hello and welcome to this Shortcuts video. Today we're going to be taking a look at online client information cards or CICs. These are digital forms designed to capture and store client data securely. They offer a paperless way to gather essential details right from the start of the client relationship. They can be submitted directly into a chosen device such as a tablet, or can be emailed to the client securely via our pre-arrival email forms. There are two types of CIC, the standard client information card, and secondly, custom client information cards, giving businesses flexibility to tailor-make forms. Site managers may wish to review their current standard client information card details. They can do this in Fusion. On the navigation bar, click onto Setup, Configuration, General, Clients, and into the top right we're going to click onto New Client Layout. Any details ticked under the Detail column will pull through to the standard online client information card. Simply place a tick or remove a tick in the field, and when you're happy, click Done in the bottom right hand corner. We may just have to give a quick restart to your shortcut system. Before we look at using and accessing our online CICs, we're going to take a look at how we can create a custom CIC. To do so, log into the Smart System console by navigating to your preferred internet browser and typing in console.shortcutsoftware.com. In the bottom right hand corner, we're going to click onto Client Information. If you're a multi-site user, you can choose a specific site from the drop-down menu in the top right hand corner. Click Forms in the top right to create a custom form. If you've created any forms previously, these will be visible here. Tick this box to allow the site to use the standard client information form in addition to any forms listed below. So to create a new form, in the top right hand corner, I'm going to click Create a Form. In the form name, I'm going to type in the name. So for this one, I'm going to call it a massage form. Tick the active box underneath to make this form active. Underneath, we can tick this box to store a record of this form each time a client completes it. We can now take a look at the renewal frequency. Will this form be filled out once only, every visit, or every X amount of months? Perfect for skin or patch tests. Underneath, we can also choose whether we wish this form to be reviewed by our employee. Underneath, we can see the layout. Creating a custom form or a custom CIC is a case of working between two field types. Shortcuts client fields. These fields will update the client card automatically, such as first name, last name, phone number and address. And extra form fields. These fields do not update the client card, but will be used to create the form, such as imagery, questions and tick boxes. I'm going to start by expanding extra form fields. We can see all of the fields available to us. Simply click on a field such as heading, and to the left we can see it appear on the layout. To the right hand side, we're going to type in the name of the heading. I'm now going to go ahead and create my form. I'm going to minimize extra form fields and further expand Shortcuts client fields. I'm going to click onto title and first name and last name, and I'm going to continue working through. You'll notice as I do so, any fields that have already been selected will have this icon appear, meaning we're not able to duplicate this particular field. If there is a particular field you wish to be mandatory, if we scroll down, you will notice there is a mandatory option just here. Doing so will put a red mandatory asterisk here, meaning the client must fill this field out. We can also change the label position. Currently it is set to be beside the field. But if I click above the field, we can see how it changes my layout. I'm now going to continue customizing my form. So I'm going to minimize my Shortcuts client fields and expand extra form fields again. We can now add in a date, a single line of text, and a multi-line of text. A single line of text will simply allow the client to respond with a single line. Multi-line will give the client multiple lines to respond to. Display text will be purely for display purposes only, and the client will not be able to respond or reply back to this. Multiple choice will give the customer multiple choices to the questions. Number will require the answer to be a number, such as how many glasses of water do you drink a day? The client will then be able to fill out 2 or 3 or whichever is applicable. We also have a checkbox, single choice, drop-down list, and a terms and conditions block. The terms and conditions block is a fantastic feature. You'll notice the client is able to accept the waiver via a checkbox like this here, or a signature box like this, allowing the client to digitalize their signature when they have filled out the form. You'll also notice we have an image and logo field and a capture photo field, perfect if you wish to capture a photo potentially of the skin test or any work that has been performed. If you need to move any of your fields up or you wish to change the position of them, simply click the arrow on that particular field. If you wish to remove a field, simply click the cross to the right hand side. Click Save in the top right hand corner to save your changes. So now we're ready to take a look at using our CICs. Now this can be done in 2 different ways. They can be emailed to the customer directly prior to their appointment using our pre-arrival email forms feature. This utilizes our cloud-based marketing appointment acknowledgement email. Or they can be inputted directly into a device such as a tablet. If you wish to use a device such as a tablet, again log into your Smart System console and click onto Client Information. Select the relevant site and input your Shortcuts PIN. We can search for a client in the Search Client field. We can add a brand new client by clicking the plus sign to the right hand side. Once we've searched for a customer, you will see we have 4 different options. History and notes. This will pull through any previous service or retail history, including any visit notes that have been inputted into Shortcuts. We can also see any photos that we've previously added, or we can add a photograph in. If you wish the client to fill out the form themselves, simply click onto Client Mode to the right hand side. They will now be able to go through on the chosen device and fill out the form. When they're happy, they're able to click the Done option in the bottom right hand corner. This will now log the client out. They are now ready to hand the device back to your staff member. And that is how we can use CICs. Thank you ever so much for watching.